Test, 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 test. Sodded. Ah. Alright, I think we're good. Back, I gotta see like the comment section now. Okay, somebody talks, right? Can I like pop out the chat? Yeah, chat pop out. That's what I want. Thank you. Now let's just pull up like Smogon. Perfect. All right, chat. Oh, that's not how that works. Ah, let's do that. Let's do, like, what is it? Engage the audience. Start a poll. There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah, let me just... I think my team is ready to go. Yeah, let's send it. Send a challenge when ready. So I don't totally want to just like look over my team when I just told them we're live, but we're feeling good. We gotta set that to National Dex AG. Yeah, we're feeling real nice. Just making sure we didn't forget anything. You, sir, should have a nature. This is all wrong. Thank God we're looking over this. Every little bit counts. Not too much leftovers on this team. One of these years, I'm gonna introduce the item clause to the league. If you don't know what the item clause is, it says... Sorry. The item clause is basically, you can only have one of each item on your team. So you can only have one Pokemon running leftovers, or you can only have one Pokemon with a choice scarf. This is pretty standard in VGC, as far as I'm aware. But Smogon, we play with whatever we want. And we run into a lot of heavy-duty boots, a lot of leftovers. And I feel like this league would see a lot more creativity. Making sure we're running the right team. OU Viable Mat team. Good at Dex AG. I think this league would experience a lot more creativity that way. Being forced to run things that are different. There, all right, Tylord, just sending the link out to Tylord, who was asking for a copy of the stream. We should be ready to go. All right. This is not what I was expecting. I thought Moltres. Yeah, we hear from TikTok from Tyler Dingledine, and Thomas says, bro's a YouTube streamer now. Listen, I got bored of Twitch. YouTube seemed like fun. All right. I was not expecting the Hatterene. And I thought Flareon would be cool, but I didn't think it would be good for me. against me. I was really expecting to see Moltres today. And who else did I expect to see on his team? Let me pull up a copy of the sheet. Blanov Moltres is based. All right. Let's see. Who was the other one I was expecting to see here today? I was expecting to see some Corsola Galar or like Golisopod. Golisopod does a number to my team. All right. So let's see. What is my best lead in this situation? Also, how fast is Flareon? It can go as low as 121. That would kind of be gross in Trick Room. Does Iron Moth beat everything on the lead? It beats a lot. Yeah, it beats a hell of a lot. We're gonna lead Iron Moth because we could just U-turn out on like half this stuff, but we can also like do huge damage to like Venusaur or like I don't know. I just like to lead offensively. The Rotom is spazzing out over there. Yeah, so if you don't know, you can change it to like the sprites from Generation 4, I think, or these black and white sprites. Yeah. Right? Aren't these black and whites? Use black and white sprites instead of the X and Y models. Yeah, that's what I have on. I don't usually prefer this, but right now, a lot of the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon haven't had their models like properly imported over yet, and it's weird when everything isn't like coherent. And I think these black and white models look better next to like these worse versions of like Chien-Pao and Ting-Lu that haven't been properly moved over yet. So I'm rocking with these until Showdown like updates the models. What is taking Matt so long? Let's go, baby. Come on board. All right, let's change the vote. End the poll. Let's put in start a poll. Who will win? Let's go. Matt Way or Sean Bon Jovi. I'm gonna try and do these for every fight tonight. That'd be cool. Speaking of TikTok, I haven't made a TikTok in forever. I have 2 video ideas like cooking that I just haven't gotten around to making. Editing videos is such a like time sink these days. Where are we sitting at on TikTok? 3,222 followers, 242,000 likes. But it like doesn't mean anything, you know? All right. Well, good luck. Have fun, Matt. Right? Like, I got almost 1 million views on TikTok. What does it matter, though? Just looking over here. Did that video ever break 1 million views? No, it got to 842,000 before the algorithm stopped pushing it. Then I've had like a couple videos break like 100,000 views since then. Whatever. He asked me if I'm good. I said, yeah, I selected my lead, waiting on you. Iron Moth. Okay. Venusaur is like my biggest threat. Shit, I would love to just rip a Psychic and destroy it right now. Alright. I would love to just rip this Psychic right now, and it might KO, depending on what kind of Venusaur this is. But I also built out a whole Landorus just to beat this thing, and I kind of want to see if it works. Wait, but lead Venusaur is definitely a sleep Venusaur, right? Is lead Venusaur 100% trying to sleep me? Let's try and U-turn. Let's just run a U-turn. Because he might just switch out because of the fire. Let's see how he plays it. I think U-turn into Breloom is pretty safe to prevent, like, Sleep Powder. Yeah, okay. And that gives us into Breloom. Get our Toxic Orb up. Nice. And now he's going to bring out probably Flareon. Who we're going to try and Stun Spore. We're going to try and make something go slow, whether it's like Chien, Pow, or Flareon. If he goes into Hatterini, that would be pretty sick, though. Hold up. What if he goes into Hatterini? I guess Stun Spore or Spore doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, this is fine right here. What can Venusaur do to me? He could try to, like, Sludge Bomb or something. But he can't put me to sleep. You didn't forget to Mega. Alright, Matt says, whoops, I forgot to Mega. You didn't forget to Mega. You switched out. You couldn't. Let's see what my Earthquake does to this thing. Ran some calcs. This should be hurting pretty good. Ooh, this is way more defensive Venusaur than the calcs I ran around. Alright, cool. U-turn. Into... Who am I U-turning into? Honestly, watch this. We can do Chilling Reception. He's going to, like, Volt Switch or Discharge. Either way, I should be able to tank that. And then I can Chilling Reception to set the Hail. And go into my Arctos ult. Who's then, like, defense buffed, speed buffed. Yeah, like, that burn, that ain't doing nothing to me. So I can go to the Arctos ult. Ah, shoot. It's still Terra Electric. I wanted to set it to Terra Ice to make my Blizzards hit harder. Alright, I'm going to substitute here. If he tries to Will-O-Wisp, then we have Substitute up, which is great. Little Rotom Wash trying to make you think it's heat. Yeah, see, he tried to Pain Split there. Now I'm punishing that. Ooh, the Hydro Pump dodge. Tinglu more physically or specially defensive? I forget. Slash DT Vessel of Ruin. Special attack. Okay, it's more specially defensive. Gosh, that is so busted. 125 defense and only 80 special defense, but his ability lowers your special defense. That's, like, triggeringly good. Okay, I don't have any other Terra options on the team, so I am going to Terra Bolt Beak here just for the extra damage. I should have done that versus the Rotom in the first place, if we're being honest. Fuck, that was a misplay right there. I should have Terra'd right away. It's like such a force of habit to want to keep your Terra. That being said, at 36, I can still totally keep this thing alive. I'm trying to see who my switch in here is. I don't see Breloom being useful for the rest of this match, so I think we just sack Breloom. And we could try and get some damage with the Mach Punch. It gives me the Hatterene. What are you going to try and do to me with the hat? I don't know, but I see an opportunity to start, like, Iron Defensing my Garganacl. I'll Salt Cure or something. Crit. Now he's Salt Cured. Perfect. Keep Iron Defensing. Hopefully he's not Ruination. as he immediately reveals the Ruination I was hoping to not see. All right, let's try and recover. See, that Ruination isn't actually going to be able to KO me. He's going to need to Earthquake or something. Or Body Press. But we are defensively boosted. I think the only Pokemon we're worried about now is the Hatterene. Like, this is low-key looking like a lock to me. I don't see how he gets around it. Yeah, he's got the Earthquake, which does 17%. We recover up. Let's go for one more Iron Defense and recover. And then we're going to start Body Pressing. Sorry to be a bad sport, Matt. Matt Way says, well, yeah, this is looking like it's locked down now. He got Stealth Rocks up. Let's click that Body Press. Oh, he's setting the hazards now. See, the Sword of Ruin is going to come in and instantly tank. Oh, no. It's Terra Normals into Superpower, which actually makes him weak to Body Press. Oh. Interesting. So it feels like he wants to be boosting the power of his Facade with that. I think that's what he was going for, because, like, Toxic Orb Facade, that's pretty freaking decent. Look at that. My defense was over 1,000, and then the Sword of Ruin drops it to 975. Doing 8%. This game's locked. We're going to place the Salt Cure. Can't Healing Wish suicide himself anymore. And then we just Body Press until the game's over. GG, Matt. Thank you for playing. Hey, that's a confidence builder right there, baby. Confidence built with a nice 6-0 to start off the season for me. All right, let's post that in the match replays. And let's find out who is playing next. Hey, if anybody wants to jump in the wait, Jorge's match is starting. Yeah, I got the replay, it's posted. Thank you for asking, Matt. All right. Royalties for the thumbnail? No royalties for the thumbnail. I already used it. I don't need payment. I have verbal consent. Is this the first 6-0 of the league so far? Good question. I'm going to say, yeah, I probably got the first 6-0 because that's who I am. I'm 6-0 guy. All right. I think Jorge's match is starting. So let's see if we can find that. Let's go. Here we are. It's Garrett versus Jorge. Does the game look right on stream? Like the proportions and everything? Is anything covered? I don't have my own stream open. I guess I could like close that. Yeah, let's try it like this. There, that looks a little better, right? Okay. Ugh. So what are we looking at here? Honestly, Garrett has one of the most interesting teams this season to me. Pheromosa has gone undrafted every season this year, or every season leading up to this one. It's super fast. And then Frostlass, also super fast. Dugtrio Alola, super fast. Mimikyu, decently fast. Charizard, decently fast, 328, 320. Like, this is a crazy fast team. Galvantula, 346. This is probably the fastest team in the league. Might not reach the highest speeds. No, at 441, that's probably even reaching the highest speed. Like, and then he's got sticky webs down, and I'm like, what is the point of these sticky webs? That feels like a wasted turn to me. Tangling Hair, Dugtrio Alola's ability, if you make contact with it, it lowers your speed. I'm not sure what his game plan is. It looks like his game plan is just control the speed, be the fastest man in the room, win the game. Jorge over here, on the other hand, as Tyler Dingledine said fairy, steel, dragon. Every member of his team is either a fairy, a steel, or a dragon. And while that might sound good conceptually, it's overkill. He went overkill with it. He's got 2 dragons. He's got 2 steels. He's got 2 fairies. There needs to be some fires, some darks, like some other shit there. Because now I just need, like, his typing is so centralized. It's a lot easier to find one Pokemon that I can just sweep him with. I don't have to look very hard to sweep. Ugh. And maybe not every team is going to be fully capable because Fairy Steel Dragon is such a tightly knit core. But there is somebody who's going to have a team that's just going to nuke him off the board. And that somebody is probably me. I will destroy this man if I face him again. Terra Ground Primarina going wild. That is really cool. Let's be honest. He got tons of healing from that Draining Kiss being like so high boosted. It stayed alive forever despite the Toxic killing it. But then a big Flare Blitz, right? Because it lost its... The Primarina lost its resistance to that Flare Blitz and ends up going down to a Charizard. Now we got a Froslass versus Excadrill situation in the arena, and I'm feeling like that's a positive Excadrill matchup. All Excadrill realistically has to do is Iron Head, and it wins. It's going to struggle with the Pheromosa, but it definitely beats both the Froslass and the Mimikyu. This is looking like a really tough situation for Garrett to pull around. He's making desperate moves using this Destiny Bond. I struggle to say he's going to be able to pull this off, but Pheromosa being the fastest thing on the board, the Hydreigon and the Primarina off the board, if he's got like a fighting and a poison move and something to hit the Dragapult with, whether it's knockoff or triple axle, if he's got those 3 moves, Pheromosa can absolutely pull this out. It's outspeeding everything with Sticky Webs up. It has the coverage. It has the attack stat. But so far, all it's revealed is U-turn. If it has the heat to hit the Dragapult, show us something nice. Come on. I would have probably gone Mimikyu here, holding the Pheromosa until the end. But that's assuming it's built right. That being said, maybe it is built right. And maybe Garrett knows he has this game in the bag and is looking to save that differential. Maybe he wants to keep the Mimikyu alive. He's got the Ice Beam, taking out the Dragapult. He's even faster now. The Beast Boost, taking him, let's assume he's at max speed, 441 times 1.5. He's at 661 speed, the fastest thing in the universe. Does he have the fighting move to hit the Excadrill? He's got that Life Orb boosted damage. He's taking on the world right now. I'm very excited. He's got the low kick. The Excadrill is down. Pheromosa just got faster. Let's crank that damage up. 441 times 2. That's plus 2. 441, 882, yeah? Holy shit. But I don't see low kick or Ice Beam being able to beat out a Corviknight. This being said, again, with the right moves, I think Mimikyu can now win this. He's taken down the 2 biggest threats. I think we could see Garrett turning this game around. Incredibly exciting. Now Jorge, knowing he's in a bad situation, is slowing down the decisions that are coming in. Oh my god. The Ice Beam doing no type of damage to the Corviknight, only 29%, easily roosted off by a Corviknight, ends up landing the freeze hit, buying the Pheromosa extra turns. Can Garrett make the most of it? Is he going to follow up with more damage, hoping the freeze sticks? Or is he going to switch into the Mimikyu, maybe start boosting with Swords Dances? It appears Garrett has already made his decision. He has decided to chip away with the Ice Beam despite this Life Orb damage. Ticking down, Pheromosa is starting to get really low. It only has 2 more attacks before the Life Orb takes it down. This is unheard of. This game is down to the wire. And I'm on the edge of my seat. Holy shit. Let's pull up a poll. Let's end the poll. End the poll. Start a new poll. Who will win? Garrett or Jorge. In my opinion, I think Garrett's on timer. I think he's only saving his differential here. I think this game is a lock for Jorge. Pheromosa goes down. The wish has been passed. Mimikyu is out on the field, hit by the rocks. What is going to happen next? It all comes down to this Mimikyu set. It all comes down. It is the Swords Dance set. This is the set he needs with the right moves. Maybe a Drain Punch Mimikyu. Or what is its Ghost Stab? Shadow Claw, that's good. That's doing big damage. Corviknight can do nothing but defog away the sticky webs, giving Sylveon some more speed to help with the Wisp passing. I don't think that's going to let it outpace the Mimikyu. The Mimikyu, we do see, is also a Life Orb set, meaning it is on a timer as well. The Sylveon goes down. We're now in a one-on-one situation. Mimikyu versus Corviknight. Who will be superior? I think the smart money is on Garrett right now. This is looking like a Garrett game to lose. 48% damage to the Corviknight. What can it do? It Iron Defense buffs. Cutting that incoming damage in half isn't enough. It is not. Corviknight is down and Garrett with the win. GG. Barn burner. Barn burner of a match. I had no idea which way that was going. I really thought Jorge had that in the bag, but it goes to Garrett. Now that's exciting. That's a hell of a match. All right, let's post that replay, and now let's wait. Do we have any more matches coming up? Jorge v. Garrett ended. Who is next? Reaching out to people. All right. Man, that ground type Primarina absolutely did work for Jorge. That is crazy. I've never seen a ground type Primarina before. That's cool. Dingladine says the constant switches cost him the game, IMO. Yeah, and I think Garrett almost threw the game away by not reacting to those switches and just continually clicking. He just wanted to hit. He was like an 8-year-old with a copy of Fire Red and just clicking Earthquake. 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 You get, right? You're 10 years old. You have Swampert and a copy of Pokemon Sapphire. All you're going to do is Earthquake things because it's all you have to do. And that's what Garrett was doing today. He was just Ice Beam, Ice Beam, Ice Beam. And constantly taking that Life Orb damage. He had no other response. And he didn't have the coverage to really be clicking other moves, I'm assuming. That being said, hell of a game. That was exciting as it comes. Now I'm waiting for the next game. Somebody, please. Let's reach out. I'm going to start reaching out to people. Let's find a user. Oh, well, that's the Haymaker versus the Black Dog, but they're not actually playing right now. Oh my god. I am gassed up right now. That was such a fun match. Alright. I wish this was like Twitch, where when you guys voted, there was actually like points, like channel points that you gambled with. Alright. I'll start up a new poll. Who's gonna play next? Will it be TJ? Or will it be the Haymaker match? The Black Dog or the Haymaker? Ask your community who's playing their games. Hayden will be playing in a minute. I'm going to send Jorge a little message. Let him know that that match was a nail biter. We're using this GIF, if you recognize it. The dude, like, pulling out the lawn chair. Pow! Munching his popcorn. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm trying to watch some matches, baby. TJ and Cerulean are playing closer to 10 tonight. Okay, okay. That's fine. Hayden will be playing in a minute. Cool. Liam says Hayden hasn't given the green light yet. Yeah, I see TJ and Hayden are still playing versus each other. What, do I have any 1v1 teams ready to go? Let's see if they'll let me play with this team. We'll run a quick rock, paper, scissors. Chiyu is banned. Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I guess I can, do I have any other teams? This team has got to be legal, right? There's no way Iron Treads. The nickname Toros Paldea Water is too long. That's not a nickname. The Black Bull, we'll call him. Run it again. Let me just play a game while I wait. You can review the replays of matches that already happened. Yeah, I could. But instead, I'm playing because I'm already in a match. It looks like Meowscarada kind of destroys my team. It crits through Iron Defense Knackle Stack. Iron Treads beats me. But we'll just hope close combat can come in and drop the Intimidate in close combat, and hopefully that just nukes him. Let's go, baby. Come on. Reveals the fairy type. Oh, but that makes my close combat resisted. Oh. Wait. Now I have the stab Aqua Jet. And that's doing 30%. Brutal. I thought Terra typing got banned from 1v1s. I'm legitimately surprised to see it. I thought they banned it. Was there a crit? Yeah, that's probably why I lost. It's always the crit. Crits are bullshit and they're only ever against me. I never get crits. They're unfair. What's this replay? Oh, that's the link to the Hector match. We want is the match replay because I haven't had the chance to watch the Hector versus Era match yet. Let's move my camera down here. Let me friggin' edit this. We don't need that much of my face. Alright. Let's watch what's going on here. We got a lead Zapdos versus lead Lantern. So, hypothetically, that's a Volt Absorbed Lantern, then it's a hell of a call. Era's unafraid, lays the Toxic on the Zapdos, huge. Zapdos likes to stay in for a while and eat, stay in and not be toxic. And then switching into the Politoed to immediately get Volt switched on, that hurts. This is a perfect start for Era. Calling the Toxic with the Protect. Screamtail is a good switch. Komodo struggles with that. Getting up screens, that's good. Screamtail's a great screen setter, but Lantern's continuing to spread Toxic around. We switch into a Ferrothorn versus Altaria situation. Is that a Mega Altaria? I forget who's on the team. But Altaria is very good in the weather matchup, so it's smart to bring it. Defog, gets rid of the screens, gets rid of the spikes. Very good for Era. You got to burn down on Ferrothorn, chipping it down. This looks terrible for Hector. What is going on? Oh, yep, we're going to pause this, pull up the Haymaker match, see what we can find. He's got 2 replays. All right. Let's put Liam on the bad guy side. Haymaker, let us know the game is live, so we'll put him on the good guys. Let's drop a good luck, have fun in the chat right now. If I'm Liam, I'm leading with the Rotom Heat. That's what I'm doing. I think it's his safest bet. I'm either leading that or I'm highly considering the Meowscarada.
I think fast turners such as Rotom Heat and Meowscarada are very safe leads because you can bail yourself out using your U-turn or your Volt Switch in that situation. Dingladine says Liam wins. I see this as a positive Liam matchup. Yeah, I think he has the better team. That being said, I think Haymaker is the better player. This is Liam's first season playing in our advanced division, and I know he's feeling the nerves. I know he is not happy to be playing Haymaker right now. He's nervous, he's anxious, but he has the better team if you ask me. So this is a nurture versus nature. Is his team kind of just better? Yes. But is it in his nature? Is Liam a winner? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, I know that Haymaker, he's a winner. All right, we will let's close the poll. End the poll. And we'll put up another new poll. Who will win? Haymaker. They're making decisions fast. This is a fast-paced game. Haymaker. Golden Boys. Ask your community. Buzzwole versus Garchomp. Unless it's a Fire Blast Garchomp, which is common. It's not unheard of. Then Buzzwole kind of wins. Garchomp's a physical attacker, tends to just lose to Buzzwole. And that's what I was going to say. Knowing Haymaker, he likes to run the coverage move so that he never has to take his foot off the brakes. He wants to play offensively and hit you as often as possible. Buzzwole has the Ice Punch. I kind of knew it was coming there. A good pivot, a nice Volt Switch into the Alamola. Both players have their Wish Passers in. I'm expecting them to just trade wishes. Haymaker, once again, never taking his foot off the brakes, never feeling the need to heal up his team. Instead, makes the offensive move, tries to place the T-Wave. Then we switch sides. The Umbreon gets Toxic, synchronizes over to the Alamola. Now both the walls, both the Wish Passers of both teams are now toxic. However, Hayden has the heal battle. He has the ability to lose this. I think this was a bad choice from Liam. He's protecting a wish from Alamola. Who's he going to give it to? Who's damaged? The only real damaged Pokemon on the team is Rotom Heat and Garchomp. He instead goes to the Meowscarada, who doesn't even need the wish. I find it interesting. I find it very interesting. Yeah, U-turning seems to be the right situation. I don't think there's a universe where a Meowscarada ever beats a Togekiss. It reveals a Fire-type move on the Kiss. Goldengo has no option but to get out unless it's faster. It is faster. If it's speed creeped to beat the Togekiss, he can drop a Make It Rain here and do huge damage. Do we think Haymaker knows this? Do we think Haymaker's afraid of this? Because he could easily switch out into something like the Skeledirge and eat up that Make It Rain. But Goldengos continue to carry Shadow Ball. Instead, we just see an Umbreon switch. Probably the best decision if that's especially defensive Umbreon. Taking 16% from a Rotom leaves me thinking it may be a mixed Umbreon. I don't know what kind of damage that is. Malware Bites, okay. And then we're back to the walls. The Umbreon versus the Alamola. Toxic on the Electros. We're seeing a lot of chip damage. We're seeing Umbreon at 54% and Toxic. Togekiss at 89%. Electros, Toxic. Palafin at 88%, but it switched out. The next time it's on the field, it is the Palafin hero. Whereas on the flip side, we see 90% on Meowscarada, 84% on Rotom Heat, 85% on Garchomp, 42% on Goldengo, Toxic, and 63% damage on the Alamola. Haymaker is winning. He's got the Palafin hero in, and he's got more chip on the other team. Oh! The Pasho Berry on the Rotom Heat to try and survive the Jet Punch, but it's not enough. Assuming that's a Choice Banded Palafin to be able to do that kind of damage. That Pasho Berry cutting the damage of Water-type attacks in half, perfectly calculated, expecting the Jet Punch from the Palafin, but it's still not enough to tank. I'm assuming he was trying to get off a Thunder Wave or a Discharge of sorts. Whew. That was exciting. Looking at the polls, the who will win, the Golden Boys with 100% of the votes. 3 votes, all 3 for the Golden Boys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did he just Terra? Oh no, that's the Protean. That's the Protean. So the Rotom fainted, he brought out the Meowscarada. The Palafin gets called back, and then the Wishpasser is killed. Right? The Palafin is called back. The Umbreon is sent out on the field, and the Flower Trick KOs. Now, what does he have for us? Does he have like an Ice Punch or something? What is he trying to do to a Grass type with this Water type Palafin? If I'm... what am I doing in this situation? Flower Trick doing 27% to Buzzwole. Not huge damage, but I'm not sure if it's worth the trade when you only have that, Oh, perfect switch. Expects the Poison Jab from the Haymaker, switches into the Steel type. Getting a free turn to get the Goldengo in. Can he take advantage of it? What sort of decision are we going to see? Are we going to see a Trick? Are we going to see a Recover? Maybe we're going to see the first offensive moves, the Shadow Balls, the Make It Rains. Goldengo hasn't made any moves yet. We don't know what's coming. He decides to use a Thunder Wave, but this Pokemon has already been toxic. He cannot. Ooh, so he places the Hex, which doubles in power, and the Crunch takes it out. Haymaker is up 1 with a lot of chip on the opposing team. It's not looking good. The Naganadel is in. It's looking to get that Beast Boost off the weakened Electros. It wants to get this kill, boost its stats, and it does. Now we're at +1. What kind of damage can we do to a Skeledirge at +1, right? Because the Unaware is making it as if this is just a base Naganadel. He doesn't care. Any other Pokemon on the field is shaking in their boots right now, but Skeledirge might not care. However, do we know what item Skeledirge has? Right? Because if it doesn't have boots, it's taking chip damage coming in. And it's a fire type, so that's a decent bit of chip damage it's going to take. If I'm Haymaker, I'm running boots 95% of the games. I already have healing. I don't need leftovers through Slack Off. I like to run mixed sets on it, so I wouldn't be using an Assault Vest very often, especially because, you know, I want my Slack Off, but I also want my Torch Song. I'm running heavy duty boots 90% of the time on my Skeledirge. And now Haymaker, back against the wall in the face of a +1 Pokemon, is taking his time. He's weighing his options, right? He says, okay, maybe he's choice locked, in which case I don't have a Steel type. If he's not choice locked, then I'm fearing a Draco Meteor, in which case I want my Togekiss on the field. What is he thinking? He's looking at his priority options, and I think he realizes that Palafin doesn't have the damage with Jet Punch just yet to take out a Naganadel. He needs chip damage to do it. If I'm him, I'm 100% going Skeledirge like we said, and I think his next best option would be the Buzzwole. Maybe he built it specially defensive. He's already revealed the Ice Punch on it. But Haymaker's looking back against the wall. The Naganadel has turned these tables very quickly. Yeah. I love commentating these games. It is honestly so much fun. I love Draft League. Goes into the Skeledirge as I had anticipated. And the Draco Meteor KOs. Now, having already taken 2 KOs, it's as if the Draco Meteor was never dropped. And Naganadel is ready. No punishment for the Draco, effectively. It is at +0. Not -1, not +1. At 0. Meaning, honestly, it can switch out. It's not losing out on a Beast Boost or anything. Goes for the Sludge Wave, gets another KO, and we're back to +1. This game's starting to look wrapped up. There's no way a Togekiss wants to come in. The Buzzwole now has to tank a +1 hit. The Ice Punch KOs! Oh! Shit, that was cool! Why didn't he go into that earlier? He's got... The Scarf Buzzwole, turning the tables. Now, it's locked in. Oh, the Meowscarada goes down too. This is clearly a choice Scarf. Pokemon. You can't do this. Yeah, you need to go into the Alamola. You go into the Alamola. You get critted. That sucks. But now you got the Rocky Helmet. Now you start Wish Passing. There you go. Wish it up. Wish it up. And now you just click Protect, I think. Yeah, just click Protect. There you go. And you're back in the game. Maybe click Wish again? I don't know what the move is here. I think we click Wish and try and just stay as healthy as we can for the incoming Togekiss. Unless he has some other sort of like setup move. Yeah, the Ice Punch goes off. And we get the Wish off. Toxic is doing a lot of damage. This is going down to the wire. We're going to be in the one-on-one situation. We know it's going to be Meowscarada versus Togekiss for the end. He goes straight into the Meowscarada. The Togekiss gets off the Nasty Plot. Meowscarada is faster. Does it have the coverage to hit a Togekiss? Now, the Alamola switching out has not only reset its Toxic timer, but it's a Regenerator Pokemon, meaning it is back now at 39% HP. But is that enough to tank a +2 hit? I don't think so. So instead, we're taking the U-turn chip. We're going back into the Alamola. Dazzling Gleam KOs. As we said, we don't think that +2 is enough. Now, we got a little U-turn chip. We know we're faster. We get the 33% damage. And we lose to the Togekiss. Well done, GG's. Very good games. I'll take that replay. I'll upload it to the Discord. Wow. Barn burner. That's my match of the week. If you're asking me, that's my match of the week. Oh, Haymaker already uploaded it for us. Whew. We're turning that Hector versus Era game on again. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. Let's see where the votes were. With 5 votes, we had 40 to 60. With Liam being the favorite, and everyone was proven wrong as Haymaker squeaks it out. Woo! Dugio's match might have something to say. Finish Era versus Hector. I'm watching it right now. Watching it right now. Relax, relax. The stubbed up Spectrier is very scary, but a dark type Politoed placing the Perish song. Very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, and the Draining Kiss is revealed. Who do we switch into? Yeah, Ferrothorn is who I would go into in the face of a Draining Kiss as well. Era, being a smart player, knows Hector is thinking that and calls it out with the Shadow Ball, but is forced to switch because of that Perish song. Now, is this a Fire Blast on the Altaria? That's what I'm expecting. Is that Leftovers plus Leech Seed, getting the Ferrothorn back up to a healthy place. Era defogs those rocks away. This is looking like a great match. The Trick Room is set up, preventing, a Spectrier sweep. But it can still set up spikes. It can still shed tail into other options. Instead goes for the Body Press, which is now super effective due to the Dark type Terra. Places the Whirlpool, trapping the Orthworm. Body Press does nothing to a Zapdos. The static is triggered. And this is very good. This is a great match, honestly. This is very entertaining. The Hurricane doing 56% to the Tapu Lele is huge damage. The Skull doing only 10% to Zapdos, plus the Toxic. He's a hurting. The Volt Switch hits the Lantern. Now we know it's Water Absorb now. What's he gonna do now? Flip turns, but you know it's Water Absorb. Come on. This is a great game. We're 27 turns in. Both are down a Pokemon. What's Komodo do? Are we looking at a sub-Salic Belly Drum Komodo set? The Body Press takes it out. I don't know what Hector was going for there. Maybe knowing that Parasong bypasses Substitute is looking to like force the Komodo out eventually. Now we're blasting off the Hurricanes. This is a good decision. Yeah, it hits. It's 100% accurate in the rain. It's removing these substitutes. But Era is just kind of stalling the game out with these substitutes. This Komodo is really kind of winning the game here. It's a leftovers Komodo. Interesting. Urshifu places its own substitute now. Bulking up. This is now... Again, we're changing the game here. Ooh, it was a soundproof Komodo. Do we know that, or maybe it was a different set? I mean, it's got like 3 good abilities in the form of bulletproof and overcoat. Now we got the +2 Urshifu into the surging strikes, gets water absorbed by the Lantern, but the close combat takes out 58%. Lantern is so dang tanky. That bug typing with the water absorb really is a great Urshifu counter. Z Spectrier with the Never-Ending Nightmare. Oko's the Ferrothorn. Gets the Grim Neigh. And then the Shadow Balls start ripping. The Shadow Balls start coming and they don't start coming. Now, I watched this game live. And I saw that Swampert survived that and hits with a Liquidation. But I also knew this Swampert had Mirror Coat. And had it come in earlier, I could have clicked that and saved its skin. Now, if you want to see what real Pokemon gaming looks like, you want to see real Pokemon gaming, this right here is real Pokemon gaming. Right, this guy in the bad guys slot right up here, that's a real bad guy. That's a real terror. You need to look out for him, right? Because he's the #1 player in the league and he's going to beat you down. All right, if we don't have another game coming soon, I'm going to cut the stream. Because I don't like having to feel endless noise. Unless, I don't know, you guys want to watch me speedrun Mirror's Edge for a bit? Because I don't like sitting here trying to fill a void while I play Pokemon. I'll text some people, see if they're playing soon. Oh. Look at me go. See, that was my one mistake, I think. I should have Terra Electric already, the Arctozolt, and have Oko the Rotom Wash, and bought myself an extra turn of, Hail. Also, that was dangerous. That was really dangerous, because Venusaur is fast. He could have, like, Earth-powered me or something there. Damn. That was really dangerous of me to stay in there on that Venusaur. I should have went into my new fucking Lando, or my new Venusaur counter, the special Lando I made. Alright. I'll jump in the coach's room, see if anyone wants to talk. Post-game interviews. Have I seen yours and Elijah's match yet? No, I haven't seen yours and Elijah's match yet. Let's take a look at that. Thomas, you feel like a bad guy this week, or you feel like a good guy this week? I usually like to see myself in the bad guy slot. So we'll put you in the bad guy slot. TJ and Cerulean are the last to play. Yeah, they said they're going to be playing after 10. So let's see. Who am I leading in this situation? First of all, this team looks scary as fucking shit. I mean, other than the Tyrantrum, I don't know how I feel about Tyrantrum on this team. But this is terrifying. Hazy's team, it's a team. It's okay. It's one of his better teams he's built for sure. So we see the lead. God, Tyrantrum is a beautiful shiny sprite. Look at that guy right there. Ah, it's beautiful. Oko's the T-Tar right away. Absolute shredding. The ground type Tyrantrum. Jesus. Makes you Grassy Glide weak. Yeah, boom. One hit KO. That's looking great. Just trading 1-for-1, bar for bar. You go in there into the Zard. Expected Latias, resist anything you got. Apparently not Dragon Pulse. Okay. We're roosting that damage off. Interesting. The Dragon Pulses keep on coming. If I'm him, I'm switching to the Heatran. That being said, I know Tylord warned you of that being a perfect Charizard Y switch, and I know it's carrying Scorching Sands, which is scary. So the speed swap, did he just make your Charizard faster? What the fuck was that? And then the Scorching Sands rip. Heatran, tanky as hell, still able to survive. We get the Toxic off. Is he able to get you off, though? Right? I think what Hazy's best case scenario with that Toxic on Heatran is maybe you trying to aggressively switch in the Dondozo. Don. And then trying to catch it with the Toxic, but that didn't happen for him. And now we got this dang Thwacky in here, which, what item was he? Grassy Surge. I hope he was Eviolite. Yeah, he made your Zard faster. Look at that Dondozo sprite. That's weird. Rocky Helmet taking the mouse hold to its grave. 13 turns. This isn't even a hyper offense team, but it wrapped the game in 13 turns as Mousehold just commits suicide on the Dondozo. Holy shit. Why would he do that and make your fucking Zard faster? Waste of a turn. That really hurt to watch. I didn't like that. That made me sad. Jesus. Yeah, Dondozo, that thing's going to be carrying you through the playoffs. I think we're definitely going to see some playoff appearances from this team. If you, like... Thomas, I'm going to keep it real with you. You've always had pretty good teams. Maybe this is your best team ever. Maybe your season 1 was your best team. But this team right here, like, offensively... Magearna can sweep like 80% of teams when set up right. Charizard Y is so strong. You have this Terra Frostmoth, which is a huge problem. Dondozo, able to tank everything. If you really sweat it out and, you know, prep every week for your opponent, I think you could make a deep, deep playoffs run with this team. For sure. I think it's very strong. So, you know, good luck with your season, because... I won't accept any excuses for why you're losing, because this team can totally push shit in if you want to try. Yeah, and the Roaring Moon. I don't even think we saw the Roaring Moon this week. It didn't even have to touch the field. That was brutal. Ooh, Liam texts me. The whole game, he never terrored his Alamola because he forgot to. He said, I'm a fucking choker. I choked. I forgot to terra my Alamola the whole time. That's brutal. Let's ask him. What Terra type do we think it was? What Terra type was Liam running? Xerneas division goes to Thomas or Hector IMO? Hard disagree. Hard disagree. Everyone knows the Xerneas division is going to the one and only, the Omaha Oma Stars, Meek Millie. That shit is gonna push assholes in. Dondozo, it gets freeze-dried. It gets freeze-dried. It gets Tapu Koko'd, right? It might have Unaware to beat the Howlucha or the Slurpuff, but that team has Tangrowth on it. It has the freeze-dries. It has Tapu Koko. It has water-absorbed Mantine. The Omaha Oma Stars are going deep, deep, deep playoffs. I'm calling it right now. Okay, maybe not. Grant historically hasn't had the best prep, but shit, I mean, that team is great, and he came out swinging week 1 with, what was that, a 6-0? A 3-0 to start the week. That's right. That's right, I forgot. I'm the only one swinging first week with the 6-0. Oh my god, I don't want to wait another 5 minutes. I'm so impatient. I'm just looking through my Steam. I was gonna load up Fall Guys, but apparently it's demanding an update. We got 5 minutes to play. What do you guys want to see while you wait? You guys want Mirror's Edge or Speedrunners? I think Mirror's Edge is typically cooler to see. What the fuck is that? How does that team deal with Magearna? That team deals with Magearna by being able to set up the sweep way quicker than Magearna ever could. That's how it deals with Magearna. By putting up the offensive pressure to not allow Magearna on the field. Master Duel? I don't have Master Duel, sir. Actually, I do have Master Duel, but I don't have an account set up. Alright. Loading up my Discord. Send me a message when your games are ready. When you're ready for the next round, I'll commentate it. How's that team deal with Magearna? Meeks? Yeah. Fucking Howlucha. Unburdened Howlucha destroys Magearna. Don't forget, there's 2 Meeks. One has a bad team, one has a really good team. The other one deals with it through, like, fucking Torkoal or something. I don't know, something like that. I haven't played Mirror's Edge in so long. But of course, the second I start streaming, I'm like, hey, Mirror's Edge, because I can play this game with, like, my brain off, practically. But maybe not, because it's been so long. I feel like I'm always sandbagging myself when I play this game. Yeah. Like, no, I'm not that good. Oh, we got a message in the Discord. What are people saying? Ah, Cerulean saying he will be ready very, very soon. Alright, we're gonna go for the single kick glitch here. There we go. I haven't played in so long, I should be going for the sweaty strats. I should just be trying to make the game look cool. Because that's all we're trying to do is entertain, because I don't have anything to say. It's like last year during the playoffs when I was waiting for Tylord and Astro Murph, the two people in the chat, to tell me that the game had started. And I had to fill dead air for 15 minutes. Yeah, that's right. I'm throwing shade at my 2 viewers. Right, 2 minutes. Until the matches start. That was really bad. Alright, good little railing jump. Can we get another good little railing jump? There we go. It was the one I took off him, of course, too. Hey, you got no one to blame but yourself, right? I mean, you did a great job beating him. I was astounded when I heard it was going into a 3rd match. But I didn't see it. Low-key could make recaps for TikTok low effort content that rakes in tons of views and gets exposures for draft format. Listen, that is the plan. After this stream, we're going to end the stream, and we are going to start looking for clippable moments. Hopefully I said something that looked good in short-form content, and I can post that. I'll probably... I don't know. Should those go on the TikTok? I'll definitely be willing to upload that sort of thing to the YouTube, because, like, that's where this content is actually being produced and turns people on to watch. But, like, TikTok is so temperamental with the viewership, where it'll be like, you know, 800,000 views for a video, and the next video, which I think is arguably better, won't even crack 10,000 views. They'll do like 7,000. And I should still be appreciative of the viewership that I get, because I know, like, you know, I've had friends try to start TikToks and they never break 1,000 views, and I'm consistently over 1,000, so I should be appreciative. But, you know, once you've had a taste of glory, it sucks not getting it. I want it every time. I mean, obviously I'm not expecting 1 million views every video, but if I don't get like 10 or 20,000 views, I'm like, hey, what's wrong? You don't like my video? Fuck off. That being said, I'll fucking upload anything to YouTube. Alright, we're gonna use the slow motion here. Oh yeah, this is a big skip. This is my favorite, one of my favorite skips in the game, by the way. Sliding down an invisible wall. There we go. Yeah, I could also do just a recap, being like, this match was really cool, they did this, this match was really cool, we did this. Ooh! Oh, we're looking so good. Ooh! Alright, that was kind of bad, but we made it look like it was good, and that was beautiful. Come on, come on, come on. No! Oh, we were doing so good. The mouse hold dying to Rocky helmet is clippable moment, IMO. Oh, yeah. Dude, it's crazy that mouse hold. I feel bad for Elijah, because, like, listen, obviously he was losing. But the fact that he got the max amount of mouse hold hits to properly suicide himself on the Rocky helmet is insane. Oh, we clipped to the elevator. Would you look at that? Hello, helicopter. So then we walk forwards, and then we tab to let the game load around us, and then we keep walking forwards. God, I love how broken this game is. Here. Kick off the wall. Look at these ugly people. They're supposed to despawn by the time you get here, but I got here early. We're just hanging out. They look like pro skater NPCs. Where did they go? Oh, they walk through this wall. Can I walk through it? Nope. Okay. The mouse hold was good. I actually really liked the Terra Dark Polytoad. I don't know whose idea that was. I don't know if that was Tylord's idea or if that was Hector's idea, but I really liked it. It's interesting that only 2 players have ever ran Polytoad, Season 3 and Season 4. And both players appear to really like the Whirlpool Parish Trap set, which admittedly is a very fun, cool set. We're about to finish the chapter, and I'm going to start sending out messages. I still think there's a few players who need to play their matches this week. And I'm going to be contacting them real quick just to make sure we can get some matches. There we go. All right. Let's see. Who has yet to play their matches? Looks like the entire Red Division has played theirs. We're looking for Your Miraculous Love versus David. And that's it. Yeah. Okay. We're going to have to kick David out of the league, I think. He's, like, nervous about his game. And he's just totally unresponsive to David, to, Riley. Woo! Just suicide myself. That's mouse hold on Rocky Helmet. So welcome, guys. This is to my competitive Pokemon players. This is called Storm Drains. It's my favorite chapter, or one of them. It's very long, but it has a lot of cool shit in it. Like this. Okay, dang it, that didn't work. Or this. This is called Boosting Like a Motherfucker. See, did that look weird? Did that look weird the way that, like, I just ran on the wall and then jumped over the barbed wire? Because guess what? It totally broke the game when I did it. I totally got out of bounds doing that, and now I can just fuck around. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run even deeper out of bounds. Ah, shit. What are my controls? There we go. There's my controls. Now we look right here, we start backing up, then we start moving forwards, and then we lay on the ground and we die, and you go, oh, Sean, what happened? I clipped into the next area. That's what happened. Just jumping over that fence totally broke the game. Tylord asks me, does hitting the wall actually boost your speed? No, that does not boost your speed. What boosts your speed is the jump off the wall. The deeper into the wall I look, the bigger the speed boost I get. So if I go like this, I get a big speed boost. Whereas if I just go like this, no speed boost. I go like this, big speed boost. And it is an incredibly abusable mechanic. All right, it's 10:08. Are we getting a start on the Cerulean Black Dog match yet? I mean, it's okay if we don't, because now I'm playing Mirror's Edge and I'm having fun. It's not often I get to play Mirror's Edge. Ah! Fuck. All these years later, I still really enjoy this game. Oh no. Is my sensitivity too high? That felt too high. Controls. Oh, it's at minimum. Okay. I guess I'm just trash now. The rule of thumb, though, is if your sensitivity ever feels too high, just lower it. You're always going to play better on a lower sensitivity. If you can handle the lower sensitivity, just keep going. Just keep lowering it until your brain says it can't go any lower. Ooh, get sniped out here. Dang, I really liked that Liam versus Haymaker game, though. That was a great game. Hey, Dingladine, eat my scrum. What do you mean? I'm not going 6-0 to 0-6. I'm going 6-0 to 12-0, okay? I'll beat you twice in a row. Back to back. I will take you down. Your team is the biggest weakness on Earth, alright? It's called Rage Fist Primeape, and you're going down! Alright, here's where the run gets cool. Oh no! Alright, give me a second. We're gonna make the run cool in a second. I think I gotta jump there, right? Is that it? Now we do like some nifty wall run railing jumps. It's been a while since I've done these. Yeah. Hell yeah, that worked. First try. Holy shit. That was fucking sick. I thought I was supposed to do 2 of those back to back. Ooh, match starting, match starting. Let's open that up. We got one more match left. Looks like it's starting in a second. Is anybody talking about it next? Showdown is the Black Dog. Yes. The Black Dog is sitting in the lobby. Cerulean Mobile. I misspelled something. Cerulean Mobile is sitting in the Pokemon Go chat. That not like we're gonna find them in there. Hi, Melanie Ogle. My VR headset died during the very last disc of Super Hot, and now whenever I move too fast, I get scared. The very last disc. I don't know what they are. They are sending the request now. Come on, fellas. I'm trying to watch some games. I got the first 6-0 of the season because I never stop hitting. All right, so who are we putting in the bad guy slot? Dang, that's a cool team. We're seeing he brought the Magnezone and the Latios. Not surprised. I bet he tries to HP fire the Scizor. We're seeing the Mega Pinsir, which I think is going to do great versus the Tauros and the Urshifu and even the Mew. I think these are good decisions. The Avalugg can be Terra to any defensive typing. I think that is a great pick for this game. It can go like Bug or even Fairy for the Urshifu. Honestly, if I'm being totally honest, I see this game going either way. I think Cerulean is the better player with the better team, but the Black Dog is known to upset with you know, an average team. He was able to go to the championship match last season, and I think we can see that again today. I think he has been known to upset. I think his skill level's not far behind Cerulean's, and his team is honestly right there. They're just very different. And I think they both have great teams. I think teams are very matchup dependent, right? And while your team might be a great team, it's still going to have matchups where it's, you know, it's just not as good against certain teams. And I think this is one of those weeks where this just isn't the best matchup for Tej Murph. But who are we expecting as leads? I could see a Magnezone lead from Tej Murph or Latios. But we end up seeing the Flutter Mane, which is great for him. Ends up bringing in the Photosynthesis Energy Booster. Okay, I'm going to have to tell him never to do that again. That is not good tech. I got a lesson to teach him about that. About team building with the Energy Boosters. Never... Alright, let me teach you guys a lesson here. Energy Boosters raise your stats by 1.3 times. Unless it's speed, in which case it's a 1.5 times boost. 1.3 times boost on a single use item that goes away when you switch. It's just not worth it if you're asking me. I would rather run a Life Orb. Now it's worth it if you're going to go into speed because it's a Choice Scarf without the punishment. But yeah, alright. So Scizor here named 10 extra points because Cerulean keeps telling me I need to make it worth more. He says I don't give it enough credit. And maybe he's right, considering Cerulean and Tylord have like an iron grip on the Scizors and always are the ones to draft them. Goes the Bullet Punch, the Flutter Mane. And look, now Murph has lost that energy booster for the rest of the game. Whereas if he had just ran a Life Orb, it would keep coming out with that 1.3 times boost every time it came onto the field at the cost of some HP. I think it's worth it. Great Tusk does a wonderful job of eating the Bullet Punch. And it's honestly looking scary in this position. I think a Headlong Rush hits anyone on his team. If I'm Cerulean, though... Oh, we're having a Donphan versus Donphan matchup. Both of them running energy boosters on their Photosynthesis Pokemon. Both of them are going to need a lesson. I'm going to teach these two a lesson in the DMs later. I'm going to get them in a group call together and say, guys, what are you thinking with these energy boosters? I'm telling this to them in the chat. We an AA meeting on energy boosters for you two. Urshifu Single Strike, aka Connor. I don't get that nickname. Connor comes in looking to punch someone in the fucking face, because that's all Urshifu does. He comes in, he punches you in the fucking face. And now we're looking at a minus defense Great Tusk, but it has Rocky Helmet. Using Rocky Helmet on a Pokemon that lowers its defenses using moves like Close Combat and Headlong Rush. Only Roaring Moon should use Energy Booster. Yeah, Roaring Moon gets an exception because it uses Acrobatics. For those of you in the chat who don't know, Acrobatics doubles in damage if you've already utilized your item. Yes, he's totally referring to Conor McGregor. It doubles in damage if you've used your item. The energy booster comes in and you instantly use it. So you're not looking for the stat boost. You're looking for the base power boost with that move, right? And so it doesn't really matter. You could just put it into whatever you want at that point. And if you do attack plus acrobatics, the Roaring Moon is just hitting everything for so much damage. But everyone else, it's like, just use a life orb, man. Cerulean says, I fucked up in team building and forgot a huge thing, so we will see how this goes. I would swap. Winky face. So why would he swap? This Avalugg sprite honestly looks really good. I don't know about you. I think that ice just looks so shiny and smooth. I'm loving it. That's a very good looking sprite. We got a message from Riley who's getting... Riley's very upset David isn't responding to him. Says his Dragon Axe is getting him an extra 20 magic logs per hour. The fighting type Avalugg hits the gyro ball, breaks the toot. Now Avalugg resists the dark type attacks. Does fighting resist fighting? Let's do a DT on that. Can I slash weak fight? No, it doesn't. But it does boost the damage of his body press. I'm surprised by the Terra fight, if I'm being honest. Tyler Dingledine says he guessed the Terra fight. See, I have a high delay on this stream because I didn't want someone stream sniping while I was playing. But damn. Good job guessing the Terra fighting. I would have guessed Terra Fairy this week. It totally would have guessed Terra Fairy or Terra Bug. That's what I was expecting from this Avalugg. Mostly because I told him that. I was like, hey, Terra Fairy or Terra Bug look great. And he was like, oh, defensive Terry sounds fun. He knew he needed to Terra type this week. And obviously it wins games. He didn't know who to run. I told him Terra Fairy or Bug look great. And he was like, oh shit, you're right, they do. So to see he took that advice to Terra the Avalugg, but then ended up doing Terra fighting. Interesting. I like when someone takes your advice and then puts their own little unique spin on it. No, but body press is going to slap. Yeah, absolutely. That body press is slapping. The gyro press doing the 49% damage. What are we going to see from the Mew? +2 Dragon Dance Mew is an absolute problem. The Psychic Fangs doing 100% damage. Whoo! Because of the Terra fighting, it became super effective. Now we have Pinsir on the field. Mega Pinsir with the quick attack, the Aerialate boosted, the quick attack, now a flying type with a 1.2 times boost. We're going into bug on bug violence. Mega Scizor versus Mega Pinsir. The quick attack doing only 25% versus the bullet punch is 34. It looks like Murph needs to find an opportunity to get the Pinsir out of here. If I'm him, I'm magnet pulling with the Magnezone, but this game is starting to look like a wrap with a 2-5 lead in the Black Dog's favor. %. He doesn't care. He just keeps chipping. Lets the Pinsir go down. I think it's Magnezone. Magnezone. If he's running the HP Fire, he's not. Okay. See, I would have HP Fire, and if he wanted to switch into his other option, Tapu Fini, well, it's a Tapu Fini versus a Magnezone. I got Flash Cannon or Discharge or something, right? Like, what are you going to do to me? HP Fire Magnezone would have been great this week. Bug on bug violence, yeah. You like that? Now he's buffing his stats up a little bit, helping him get the speed to outdo the Flutter Mane. Is it going to let him outspeed? Because I think that Headlong Rush still isn't doing damage, right? It's a Rocky Helmet. I do think it's cool that the Scizor killed itself to the Rocky Helmet on the Great Tusk. %60 from the Headlong Rush as the Great Tusk. I was expecting the Great Tusk to go down there, but Cerulean ends up clicking the Calm Mind and takes his first L to the Black Dog. 4-0, Black Dog. GG's. So was he not expecting the 50%? Haymaker says the disrespect, and Cerulean says what disrespect? I think Haymaker says calm minding was disrespect, but no. Cerulean, I mean, honestly, it just feels like a misplay. He should have surfed, get some damage down in the Great Tusk, just went for should have tried to get differential, you know? Rocky Helmet did get 2 kills this week. That's right. All right, everyone. All right, do we have the match replay here? It has been sent. That is week 1 of Pokemon Draft League, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye. All right, bye. I'm clicking the stop streaming button, so we're going. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Thank you for coming to the stream. Goodbye.